MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He's brought down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
Now it's Richardson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Dragon 60. 79. 18. Hawk 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
6-yard line.
Go. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Quick throw completed by Richardson. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. When you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate that maybe you're going to see a defense that you can make a case that there's 11 in the box. There's just no room. So I'm with you. You've got to find a way to push things downfield a little bit. Any type of space is better than what we just saw there. And that end result, not one that's satisfactory to them.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a guy who grew up just south of here across the river, Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 48 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Second and 10.
73,
Here's Hurts to throw. And this taken in by Downs. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
The kicker on
Josh Downs, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down. Is the tackle going to be made up at the 37? It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 70.
Here's Richardson to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On the set. Go! 79 Bronco. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Go!
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Operating from the gun, Leonard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Colts first down.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Eagles 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
In it to win it. This could be it. This could be the turning point. You know the owner's happy with that one.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Richardson. This is Smith to the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19, Bronco 80, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18, Mustang 19, 79 Bronco.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Come on.
Now Richardson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Richardson going to move him around.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Richardson will try and do this himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Eagles are back within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Leonard. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Ready up. 18, ready. Check up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
31 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Taylor is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Leonard. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 4 yards out. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
Now it's Richardson. Now he's going to step, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Anthony Richardson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now 21-17.
Eagles 17.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Operating from the gun, Leonard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash. Check. Check, go.
Barkley, inside handoff. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Liking 18.
Up the middle with Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's got some space here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way, they want him to score.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
60 left. Let's go. Cavity Lions.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Anthony Richardson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what will be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. His throw incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, He's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They set up the screen for Gibbons. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 74 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 37, here's second down and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. They'll get this off to Taylor. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bronco 80. Chop alert! Chop alert! No! No! Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Check. Hey, man. 18 Cardinal.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Get it. Cougar 19. Street.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
60 Bison. Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Bigsby. He will push his way down to about the 14. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, they frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Eagles 38, Colts 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Down the field, he's got Warren. And they do finally get him at the 12. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 43 yards. That's another Colts 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season, and before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for Philadelphia, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.